Yes, it's that time again. About 5 minutes later. Only just finished recording the other video, so yeah, shit's mental. Shit be crazy. Shit be. So we did rotation. It was a bit confusing, but at least I'm sure you get the gist of how to rotate shit. Still don't quite understand this GL translate shit and how it interacts with the rotation, because when we were doing translation after the rotation, very weird things were happening. And let's just have a look at that again. And I'm wondering whether it is actually, if you just swap them around, whether weird shit happens, or whether you have to have two translations. I don't know. So look. Yeah. So, having rotation before translation seems to have a very weird effect, and I don't know why, but it does. So there you go. Let's get rid of that. So we've done rotation, a bit confusing, but I get it, sort of, most of it. So we're on to 3D shapes now. 3D shapes. This will be interesting, won't it? Now that we've set up polygons, quads, colours and rotations, we didn't do quads. Same as triangles, really. I mean, come on. It's time to build 3D objects. We'll build the objects using polygons and quads. This time we'll expand on the last tutorial and turn the triangle into a colourful pyramid. And turn the square into a solid cube. The pyramid will use blended colours and the cube will have a different colour for each face. Building an object in 3D can be very time consuming, but the results are usually worth it. Your imagination is the limit. Okay, brilliant. Intriguing. So we've got our classic clear the screen, load the identity to reset our little pointer and stuff. Probably a few other things as well. So we translate so that we move our little pointer to the left and back into the screen by 6. And I'm wondering actually whether it has to be 6 or whether it just has to be less than 0, because I'm thinking, is 0, where is 0? Is it in front of the screen? Or is it behind the screen? So if it's minus 0.1, is that suitable? No. What about minus 1? No. Okay. Minus 5. Minus 5 works. Minus 4 also works. I think that it's to do with the way he set it up. I think that is... oh, hang on. Clear depth 1. So this is... I think... is this the depth? I'm guessing this is the depth that's being reset every time. So I changed that to 5. What the shit happens? I don't even know. It's a bit closer up. What about 10? Oh, okay. Maybe that was this thing, and not that thing. What was it set to originally? 1. Clear color, clear depth, and enable depth testing. Yeah. Okay. So what about minus... I can't remember if we did this. Minus 1. No. That doesn't... oh! Ah. Okay. So that's really close, apparently. What about... so minus 0.1, is that actually just stupidly close? Is it going to appear in a second? Yeah. Okay. So what about 0 then? I'm guessing 0 is actually okay. It'll appear? No. Okay. What about if I set this to just like the middle? Yeah. No, okay. Got it. Okay, so it must be... So 0 is basically infinitely close to the screen, I think. I could be completely wrong, so you might have to check that. But, you know, these are just tutorials for you to get the gist of it and then work it out on your own, because that's what I'm going to do. Like, just... Learning shit on your own can be fucking boring and just grating. And you want somebody like me to hold your hand and walk you through the process, even if I don't explain everything 100%. Right? Yeah. So let's try. What did I do before? Just one. So that's actually closer than 0 though, isn't it? Oh god, what's going on here? Maybe I should get rid of this thing, maybe that's causing these problems. Oh dear, whoops. And also, if I remember correctly, we can't just stick it in the centre for some reason. I think we have to actually... No? Okay. So maybe one is even closer to the screen, like further than infinity. Maybe it's 0.1 that I was doing. I mean, -1. God, this shit's difficult, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Right, okay. So that's cool. So if I make this bigger... okay. Right, okay. So it hasn't updated its boundaries. Okay, so we'll work out how to do that in later tutorials, probably. That's cool. Cool. So, -1 is just like really close to us. It's just a little bit in the distance. If we do -0.1, that's like super close to us, I think. Yeah, like stupidly close. So 0 is too close that we can't see it anymore. We're in it. I think that's what it is. We're inside it. So yeah. So it needs to be -0 for it to be visible from our viewpoint, if that makes sense. Makes sense to me. So let's get on the 3D shapes, shall we? Right, so, yeah, doing the rotation as we were doing it before. GL begin. Start drawing the pyramid. Okay. A few of you may have taken the code from the last tutorial and made 3D objects of your own. Oh, yeah, of course, we did that, yeah. One thing I've been asked quite a bit is, how come my objects are not spinning on their axis? Seems they're spinning all over the screen. What? No. It's been working fine. In order for your object to spin around an axis, it has to be designed around that axis, yeah. That makes sense. You have to remember that the centre of any object should be 0 on the x, 0 on the y, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing that. The following code will create the pyramid around a central axis. The top of the pyramid is 1 high from the centre. Bottom of the pyramid is 1 down from the centre. Top point, okay, yeah. All triangles are drawn in a counterclockwise rotation. This is important. For now, just know that it's good practice to make objects either clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay. Considering a triangle is only made of 3 points, how can you possibly draw it any other way? I'm guessing... Okay. Oh, I see. Wait. Okay, so to draw them all in the same orientation, clockwise occasion, whatever. Same order, yeah. So if you're drawing lots of triangles, draw them in the same way. Don't draw some in clockwise, some in counterclockwise. That sort of makes sense, I guess. Start off by drawing the front face, because all the faces share the top point. All the faces share the top point. Do they? What? Oh, wait, yeah, it's a pyramid, isn't it? It's not a, So does that mean it's got a square at the bottom? Did say it was a pyramid, didn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. For some reason I was thinking it was one of those, like ones with the triangle on the bottom as well. Like, I don't know what they're called. Just like a 3D triangle. I forgot what they're fucking called, but I thought it was one of those. But no, that makes sense. All the faces share the top point, yeah. All the faces of the triangles share the top point. Make this point red on all the triangles. The colour on the bottom 2 points of the triangles will alternate. Okay, the front face will have a green left point and the blue right point. Triangle on the right side will have a blue left point and a green right. This is fucking confusing. By alternating the bottom 2 colours on each face, we make a common coloured point at the bottom of each face. By alternating the bottom 2 colours on each face. Okay. Wait. So blue, red, blue, red. Right, okay, we'll see what the fuck happens. I'm trying to imagine this and it's just difficult. Okay. Now we draw the right okay, right, sorry, so this is the... God, you need to visualise a ton of stuff in your head for this, don't you? Okay. GL begin, GL triangle, so let's set the colour to red. And we want to draw a vertex at, yep, we're already there. 0, 1, 0, oh, that's the green. -1, -1, 1, it's the left of the front triangle. 1, -1, 1. So let's just have a look at that as it is now. Oh shit, where are we? We want that to be like -6, don't we? So we can see it. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, so that's the front face. So now we're going to draw the right face. So this isn't really a lesson on how to use OpenGL. It's a lesson on how to think about, how to visualize triangles in your head and which colors you should make, which corners you should make which colors so that they run into each other correctly. I mean, I guess it's essential for 3D graphics, but whatevs. So if we do that again. So this is so that was the front face. This is annoying. And this is the right face. So we basically want, yeah, so they share the same top point, didn't they? And this is the top point, the Y00, so if you imagine that's still at the top, right in the center. And then we want the bottom on this one to be where the right one was on the other one. So that's, wait. Fucking confusing. Well, I guess we'll just copy what they've done. It's not very good practice. I should really be thinking about this in my head, but I can't. Fucking idiot. 1, -1, -1. So is that right? Right, so something's strange there. It doesn't look right, does it? looks like a... I don't know, that's weird. It's really difficult to visualise this in 3D space. I'm sure I'll get better at it. But, you know, we're not really learning anything about OpenGL here. We're learning how to, like I say, draw 3D shapes out of 2D shapes. It's like a math sort of thing. It's not really OpenGL. I don't know. I think we'd be better off doing this in some other thing than code. But I can't think of a good program to do that in. So this was shit, wasn't it? This was really shit because, I mean, I could copy the code, but what's that going to do? Like, we already know that the code works. Because, you know. So, basically, you need to know how to draw 3D shapes in 3D space and how the relative points fit together to form one shape. And I guess it's something that takes a bit of practice because I'm finding it very difficult to visualize it in my head. It'd probably be a lot easier to just use some sort of like, I don't know, forget it. See you in the next video, guys. Hopefully that'll be more informative.